that double clap. Hey, tell her bring it back.
Hey, told him bring it back.
Bring it
Told him
back.
bring it. Told the DJ bring it back. And
Bring
my
it.
bitch made that booty clap. What
Hey,
the fuck
yeah,
I
that-
do with that money? Make it stack.
Make it stack,
Out
make it
here in
stack.
the valley counting up these racks.
Yeah, they racks, money rack, counting up these blue racks. You know that we can never lack. I keep the pipe, yeah, that shit is on my hip.
On my hip.
And I got the blood, stay with couple cribs, no.
Crib.
Yeah, we both sides, we do that. No, I'm playing. Hey, Martin Luther King, James, hold the sides up. On both sides. What you talking about? We ride up.
Right up. Hey,
You know that
Pull
we
up.
don't get tied up.
pull up.
Oh shit,
It's
hot
just spraying,
Cheeto.
then we gone. I got a hot Cheeto with the marijuana strong. Yeah, they put hot Cheeto in a plastic bag. They said,
Plastic bag.
damn, this shit super expensive, don't let it bag. Hey,
Ooh.
go ahead and eat it, cause it's got that milligrammage in it, yeah.
Hey, I walked up to the spot, I said, Cobbs, give me that. If it's 2 pieces, yeah, I'll be right back. Yeah, that's that open hand style. Hey, I need that shit right now.
Right now.
Right now. Hey,
Right
right
now.
now, right now,
Right now.
right now, right now. Oh shit, right now, right now.
Right now. Right now, right now.
Right now,
Right now, right now.
Right now, right now, right now, right now.
Episode 17.
Ooh, it is, my boy. We back. Yes, thank you for joining us. Another one.
New lighting setup. I know y'all are fucking with it.
Godly status, some would say.
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 What they say.
What they say that the new light setup is extra okay.
What they say. Some would say. Some would say. I bet they say that.
And they said that new setup in the studio is flame.
It's so flame. Goddamn.
Damn,
You put
they
them other
like
niggas
how-
to shame.
That's right.
Oh, goddamn.
They're like, damn, y'all did laps around the game.
They like, oh my god, y'all some lions. Where the fuck y'all main?
Oh, she slurped me up like noodles. Where the lo mein?
But ramen noodles, bitch, you know I give it a noodle.
Shit, who's to blame?
I'm a dog, but no poodle.
But I'm a Dane.
Yeah,
A great Dane.
yeah. Put it on her telly, on her, yeah, like a strudel.
The fuck?
On her stomach like a strudel.
Yeah.
Great Dane.
I
School
nut-
snacks.
I let it on her belly, turn her stomach to a strudel. What the fuck I'm to do when I'm late to school? I just rolled up a pound of that good. And then I rolled it on my way to stroll to school.
Hey, I
They
remember
like-
getting kicked out of the science class. What you mean I can't even smoke on this earth grass? Bitch, fuck is you talking about? I cracked on my earth science teacher. And yeah, you know I just put her underneath the bleacher. Got her bent up. Yeah.
Right underneath the bleacher.
Right underneath
She was
the
like,
bleacher.
damn, I thought I was your teacher. I'm like, nah, what you really need to do is reach. Reach inside this box and find my dick to teach. She like, it's my dick in a box.
It's my dick in a box. It's my dick in a box. It's my dick in a box. It's my dick in a box. It's my dick in a box. It's my, hey, it's my dick in a box.
It's my dick in a box.
What?
Dick in a box.
What?
It's my dick in a box.
What?
Yeah. It's my dick in a box.
My dick in a box. Up, up. Hey, my dick in the box. My dick up in the box. Ooh, my dick in the box. Oh, not shit up in the box. Ooh, yeah.
We're going stupid right now.
Yeah, man. I didn't know this intro was this long, but I'm
It's
fucking
a
with it.
5-minute intro. That's what that. Yeah, it is. That's what type of time I'm on. You know how we get it, freestyle all day, and you know I get it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
how you get
equipped,
it?
and you can't put me in jail. I get acquitted.
If the glove don't fit, then you must
can't
acquit.
Hey, you must.
You know, I just be with the shits. I'm lying.
You know I stay with a pretty bitch.
Yeah, you know I'm
we-
rubbing on the hips.
Hey, yeah, with the gang, now we never switch.
Never switch. You know that we keep the pipes, yeah, they switch us.
I got my Glocky, got a switch on it. I got my dick, it got your bitch on it. Going crazy out here. Huh? By the way, this OG is breaking down beautifully, man.
Man, love to hear
Like a
it.
charm.
Love to hear it.
Just came
Another
back.
episode. Yes, we back.
Oh, yeah, we back. We back from my bad.
No, I mean,
I was gonna say where you just came from the Valley Sesh, the little Valley Sesh. We go out there.
Speak on it.
You know what I'm saying? Tap in with our peoples in the industry.
Like-minded folk.
You know, we
if
got a
you will.
gift for the pod. Actually, we saved it. We haven't even cracked it open yet. Where's your drink?
It's over here. Where's your drink?
My drink's right there.
All right, what's up?
Hey. For the people at home, we're trying a new medicated THC syrup here. We got the blue raz. Going crazy.
Strawberry lemonade, or should we just get the
What you got going on?
orange pineapple?
Up to you. I think the strawberry lemonade with the blue raz sounds crazy though.
You're right.
Personally.
So. Yes, we got some new products. What is this? Medical treats.
Medical treats.
Yes, THC syrup, 1,000 milligrams, 4 ounces. See how this tastes. Looks a little like watery.
It does. It doesn't look as good as a liquid as the other syrups we have, but
Yeah.
hey, I'm willing to try it. Maybe they got the formioli down, you know?
I think the true deciding factor is we need to get Greg back on and have him try it.
Oh, he'll be quiet. That's how. The more quiet he is, the better the weed.
Yeah, that's how you. It do smell like blueberry.
Let me see. Oh, yeah, it does. It definitely doesn't look like the syrup.
It don't. And he said it poured blue, you know. But
Go ahead and drop it in the sun
hell
kiss.
yeah, hell yeah. So another week, we back. How was your week, my boy?
It was a good week. You know, we've been staying busy. Like we say the same shit every week too, but it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true.
It's true.
Staying busy, working, stacking money. You know, this week was oh wait, no, it wasn't. I was gonna say this week was my my birthday was last Friday. We actually did the pod, so it was good. It was a nice, refreshing week. I feel like I started a new year in some way. Know what I'm saying? It was like a refresher week.
Yeah. Oh, it is pouring blue. If the camera can see.
Oh yeah, that's super blue actually.
So we just make this bitch a little dirty.
He said it's 1,000 milligrams. I just don't believe that.
I mean,
We'll see.
Bro, we'll see.
This man slurped.
Hey man, easy.
Pause.
You want?
Yeah.
But no, it was definitely a little good
pour
week.
half?
No, I didn't even.
I was about to say,
I couldn't
that's
even make it to half. The drink overflowed.
This is too liquidy. What is this? It's not really a syrup.
It's not.
They shouldn't be advertising as a syrup, but we'll see. We'll see. Here we go.
God damn. Yeah, your shit. It was a good week though. After Friday, we shot the pod. Saturday we went to another event. That shit was sick. The Secret Sesh event.
Oh, the secret sesh was fun as fuck.
Yeah.
It was like a haunted house, but it was a whole exhibit. It wasn't a haunted house. It was like 3 domes, these like inflatable domes that they would normally do events in. But now they were filled with like DJ tents, but haunted and set up for people to smoke and chill and talk. And it was a dope ass event. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, they had like 3 or 4 or 5 different tents, like a separate like little housing section.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was
Costume
cool.
contest. That shit was lit.
Yeah. It was dope.
We're going to another event tomorrow. You coming, right?
Mm-hmm.
You RSVP?
Well, no, send me the.
I did.
Oh, now you actually sent it?
I sent it.
Actually, this time?
For real.
Okay. Yeah. So that was cool. Sunday we had some football again. You know, love me some
Oh, you
football.
know what? I put a fucking bet on the Bulls, $20, $150 off of it.
Yeah.
That's right. Sometimes sports gambling isn't good.
It's the start of the season again. Yes. Basketball is back. Basketball is back. So that was good. It was good to see the games going again.
Part of the reason October is my favorite month, bro.
Do you have
NBA.
any early picks?
To go all the way?
Yeah, come on now. What's up?
I think honestly Golden State might do it again, but I obviously want the Bulls, but I know they can't. I don't think they, not that I know, but I don't think they can compete against like the Dallas, the Suns, the Golden States of the league, you know?
No, I definitely feel you on that. I'm with you on that. I'm definitely gonna have to say the Bulls just off pure hope and faith.
Exactly.
They're gonna go all the way and win the championship.
They got it.
They got it.
I really do believe in them now more than ever. Like I fuck with the Bulls.
Of course. Who else besides the Bulls do I see winning it possibly? Golden State could definitely make another run for it again.
No
doubt. You can never count them fuckers out. Amazing. I'm gonna throw a wild card out there, and I'm gonna fuck around and say, I'm gonna say Luka and the Mavs take it.
Luka and the Mavs take it.
Luka and the Mavs take it.
That is a wild card.
It is.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yep.
Luka and the Mavs take it. And what's the difference this year? Dinwiddie's like going crazy?
I just think this year Luka he already been the golden weirdo. Like, he magical. I don't know
He's a damn unicorn, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what this year is different from last year or whatever the case may be.
He's just probably better, that's all.
Yeah, but I'm just going shot in the dark here, Mavericks, all the way.
Okay. Well, you calling it early. I like it.
Bada bing, bada boom. That's how we get out in this room,
It is.
My boy.
And you know what I love about the Mavs, too, is that they're just not like they're not a typical team we've seen winning the last couple 5-10 years, you know?
No, not at all. Not at all.
They deserve it at some point.
It's honestly like
Mark Cuban, the GOAT.
Yeah. It's so funny hearing like Stephen A. Smith talk about like, oh, this white man out here killing all these black people. I'm like, Stephen A., first off, knock it off. Second off, yes. Yes, he is.
They don't say nigga on ESPN?
I mean, no.
He doesn't?
Sure he don't.
Some of the tweets were going around, and what was it? It was Jeffrey Dahmer. He's like, if I wanted to watch a white boy killing a bunch of niggas, I'd watch the...
bro, no cap.
I'll watch Luka.
For real, man. He be fucking them boys up out there.
Oh, that was one of the funniest fucking...
Yeah. So, good week. All in all, good week. I think... I forget what I said last week as far as my knock up stuff.
Oh, okay. We're on the knock it off and knocked up.
Not necessarily, but I wanted to really think about it this week. So, to actually implement them changes. You feel me?
100%.
Yeah, so I forgot what I said last week. But this week definitely has been a solid steps towards the right direction, I'd say. So, I mean, I guess off that note.
What? You just teased at it, and then he's like, I've been gearing up for it, but
no, because
we're not gonna talk about it yet.
No, it's important. I think we should use these as like measurements of things that we want to achieve in life.
Knock it up and knock it off?
Not necessarily knock it up and knock it off, but just like these forms of documentation.
Oh, podcasts and shit.
Just forms of documentation.
Oh,
yeah.
That's how I thought you were.
So it's
I was super confused.
We documented over the course of this time. It's like we've been talking about, I want to knock up this action or knock off this action. It's like, okay, we are documenting so we can hold ourselves accountable to an extent. You feel me?
Talk that shit, Izzy.
No, not yet.
Talk that shit, Izzy.
Ooh,
what you knocking up this week?
What am I knocking up this week? I'm knocking up... Man, I'm knocking up just... I want to say this right. I'm knocking up sunlight, extra time.
Yeah, I like that.
It's been getting dark earlier. You take that shit for granted. It happens every year.
No, you're right. You're right. You're goddamn right.
But,
it gets dark. It's like, damn, 8 p.m. Why do I feel like crashing right now? There's no reason for this.
Yeah.
But I feel that. Who am I knocking up this week?
Yeah, what you knocking up this week, my boy? What it do, ski?
What did it do, ski, brewski?
What it do?
I'm knocking up Latin America this week.
Ooh, talk on it.
Yeah, man.
Hablas. Speak on it.
Sí, hablo español. Yeah, we need the Latina mommies to pop out.
Me.
Knocking up all of y'all, except not yet.
Hey, be careful. If you look at a Latina with a
I had it scared 2 weeks ago. I didn't tell nobody at all, but we're good now.
Boy, your ass tripping.
I didn't tell a soul because I didn't want it to manifest into something more.
Exactly. Don't speak that shit up.
I did not, and we're good now. So God bless America. The podcast heard it first.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. How you gonna say I want to knock up all the Latinas after almost knocking up all the Latinas?
That was a close call. Honestly, I don't want to do that, so let me take that knockup back.
No, it's already documented.
Just not yet. It's just a future opportunity.
Okay.
Oh, bro, you know what I want to knock off is this, like, I don't know what it is. I think I've been eating too fast, but I get, like, this gas in my chest. Like, I just need to burp, but if I don't, it hurts. Like, right here. You know when you just get, like a burp, but it's your body's not burping, but it's, like, it hurts.
Sounds like you're about to explode from the inside out, bro.
Dude, it hurts. Yo, like, one time I almost called my mom to come pick me up from school. I was like, Mom, my chest hurts. I don't know what it is. I can't breathe. Like, I literally couldn't breathe at school. I was dying. And I'm like, I don't know. It
this
was
is
like,
for me, bro. When you're
it
like
was 8 a.m. I was like, Mom, I cannot breathe. I don't know why. It was like 6th grade. She's like, just start burping a bunch. You probably just have gas. And I did, and it worked. I was fine an hour later.
Oh my goodness.
So if you hear me burping right now, mind your business.
Hey, don't do your thing, bro. Do your burping thing.
My bad. Who you trying to knock up or knock off?
Yeah,
Sorry.
what am I knocking off? What am I knocking off? Oh, man, I'm knocking off pump fakers. I'm tired of the pump fakes.
The pump fakes need to stop.
Yeah.
Commitment.
It's like I want to give people a chance. And it's like, God damn,
Who pump faked on you?
This motherfucker's just with some, you feel me, trying to grab some shit.
Oh.
It's
Your
like,
ass? They were trying to grab your ass?
bro, trying to play grab ass. And I'm like, gee, stop pump faking. Either grab the ass or don't. Like,
What the fuck?
Look, G. Look, you paying?
This is all a metaphor. Izzy's not talking about nobody grabbing his ass.
Hell no. But
Don't let them play with your name like that.
bro, I don't care. It's the internet. I'm pretty sure my ass is fucking out there anyway.
They're going to be making memes of us grabbing ass.
But, man, yeah, stop the pump faking. Because this is how your ass end up getting blocked and then be like, yo, why you acting so different towards me? No, bro.
This is how your ass end up getting fake pumped.
Oh, hey.
Hey. All that pump faking. Get your fake pumped. I don't know what it means yet, but we'll figure it out.
We'll unbox it when we get there.
Bro, I don't want to have my things rolled up like this, but it's hot in the house.
It is.
Just so y'all know, we got to turn the AC off to even record this show.
And whole T, the AC don't even be cutting off until
It doesn't even turn off. I don't know why.
a goddamn hour into the video.
It really doesn't. It's like, okay, it'll turn off when it's ready. Still working.
I'm working.
A lot of shit went down this week. I don't think we can not talk about the Drink Champs Kanye West interview, man, that went down. We all watched it full 3 hours officially in this household. We're not going to sit here and talk about some shit that we did not watch, although we have done that in the past. Not something that's an actual topic. Like, we'll briefly go over shit. One thing I think we do well is, like, we know when we don't know shit.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
I mean, I don't think we have an issue saying, like, asking questions, but also, like, admitting, being like, hey, I don't know the answer to that.
Right.
Just plain and simple. Actually, I don't know.
Type shit. You know, it's never that serious. Just say you don't know. You don't gotta have an opinion on everything.
But based off of that, what you just said, we did all watch the Drink Champs interview. And it's crazy because I know for myself, I didn't see the Drink Champs interview on Drink Champs. Initially, I did.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't actually.
Initially, I did.
Initially, the first one.
The first 30 minutes. But for this whole topic, it was like they took the interview down.
Wild, man. They won't take nobody else's, rhetoric. Actually, they do.
On Drink Champs?
No, just on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah.
The censorship's getting out of control, though.
It's interesting to see so many people agree with Kanye but at the same time, like
So many people disagree too.
they disagree with what he's like doing, but they agree with what he's saying. I'm hearing like I see the sentiment like, oh, he shouldn't be speaking on that, even though it is true. Like, yeah,
I have seen those people too. Actually, I've seen that opinion out there. Like he knows better than to talk about them. They run everything. It's like the Sherlock syndrome type people.
Mm-hmm. I'm okay on that.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off though. You were
No,
saying like
not
it's
at all.
interesting.
It's interesting to see that.
But before that, you were like, you know, the people. There's a lot of people who disagree. Oh, that's what you were gonna say. Is like they agree but disagree.
Mm-hmm. It's like they're afraid to align themselves, to be like, yo, he's right. At the end of the day, like, there are people running this shit.
What do you feel?
I mean, we've been saying that the media is controlled. Like, this is a rhetoric that I believe before Kanye's been saying this, we've been saying this on the pod. That we've had conversations about, like, before in the past, and not in particular to, like, as it's being framed and as he keeps pointing out as the Semitic rhetoric, anti-Semitic rhetoric, but more so the controlling of the media, the controlling of these businesses, the controlling of all these nuances around what he's saying. So I think, honestly, I'm with the other people. I feel like, hey, Kanye, bro, although what you said ain't far off, the way you going about it and what you saying and how you saying this is all about tone and how you deliver these things to people. And saying you going DEFCON 3, that's not how you approach the situation to have a true conversation. You disrespecting a person will not help them hear your hear your side. That's the fastest way to get the conversation. Just be like, okay, cool. We don't even need to have the conversation because I know where you stand. You stand off disrespect. That's how this stands. So we already know this man to be manic. We already know him to be an outside thinker. But we also know him to be right, too. As much as people don't like it, we also know this man to be right, too.
I seen an opinion. Like I watched Brilliant Idiots today, and they were like, what's funny is like their opinion was complete like opposition against it. You saw it?
I did. I was gonna watch it, but like after knowing what the flagrant was and then seeing the title, I'm like, I don't know if I want to just.
I still listen to I still listen when people have a different view, especially
Definitely.
someone I listen to like
Definitely.
normally. Like I still listen all the way, and I was like, they made a lot of good points, but I also missed a lot of good points on what he was saying. Like, I think people are quick to shit on him off of the surface value of things he's saying, and not even surface value. Like you could easily be like, bro, of course you're basing words on surface value. Why are you looking deeper than what he's saying? That like I don't mean it like that. I mean in a way like people will listen to the first 10 minutes of something and then turn it off and then call it a day.
Yes.
When in reality it's 3 hours of gems, and that like not all 3 hours. Like there's a lot of moments where he breaks and he's a little like manic and shit. And you know, he says some narcissistic shit out of nowhere that didn't need to be said.
Definitely.
I agree, you know, like I see that shit. But there's a lot of gems he's dropping in there where it's real shit that he's dealing with as a billionaire in America who made it from a place that like regular people come from. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, definitely.
And just like race aside, because a lot of people, he always says like, he'll race bait and like go against black people and then be like, oh, but as a black man, and a lot of people have, just as a human in general, I think some of the things he's saying are very applicable, you know?
No, definitely, 110%. Yeah.
Like all race aside, whatever. Like if you're trying to get into this like realm of elites that run and influence the world, and they won't let you play in their, you know, gentleman's club or whatever, I could see the frustration. But then I hear like points from Charlemagne and Andrew Schultz, and they're talking about like, you're literally a billionaire, bro. Like just put the shit out yourself and start your shit. Like stop waiting on approval from white people to do shit. At the end of the day, it's kind of confusing when he says things like, You know, they wouldn't let me put my shirts out. They wouldn't let me do this and that. Like,
but at the
bro,
same
you're
time,
a billionaire.
at the same
What are
time,
you
though,
waiting?
isn't he doing that stuff too with the schools, with this whole like his own society that he's doing? Like,
I don't know what happened to it. I think it's on pause or something.
But the school did happen, so it's like.
Oh, the school's creepy. We could talk about the school actually too, because
I'm sure it is. But
I would love to ask him questions about the school. I feel like why are the kids all wearing all black? Why do they have why do they have that Good Morning Donda anthem? Like, that is very creepy, weird stuff to be like making these kids. I mean, maybe that was choir class and they were like, they wanted to be there. At the same time, it's a non-credited school. But also, they would never credit Kanye, let's be real. Of course they wouldn't.
Discrediting them right now.
Yeah, I get it. But also, like, when you have a school where you say you want to break traditional schooling and your kids have a dress code and a national anthem creepier than the national anthem, to me, you gotta just, like, what's going on? Like,
I feel you.
You want to break traditional schooling, here you are making it a little weirder than even traditional schooling. Like, at least public school, you're meeting kids that are from all walks of life. Like, if you go to Kanye Donda University, like, you're only meeting a very specific group of people. You don't understand what the world's like at all.
But there also is probably still being granted access to like amazing resources as well that'll probably lead them into like a great future. On the flip side of that,
I think there's a lot of truth to that, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
But why the fucking dress code? My bad.
No, I don't know. Dress code. I don't know. But to like, cause people say the same thing about I've heard people say the same thing about Dr. Umar. About like, oh, why don't he just do it? And it's like, he did build that school.
Is it accredited school?
I don't believe so.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Who gets to choose why these schools get credits and why they don't? But
I think, to Kanye's point, we know who gets to choose.
Oh, don't do that. I don't think it's... Bro, every state has their own board. It's not
no, 100%. Every state has their own board. 100%.
I think listening to more of the the counter arguments, I think it is kind of like a unfair generalization. I will say with Hollywood and
media,
the Hollywood and media thing, it is like an overwhelming majority that's a little concerning. But let's not act like they literally own all the fucking, like, Jewish people own all the real estate and they do it. They are on top of it. They know the fucking, at least, like, you know, those traditions are passed down. They know about these real estate tricks.
No, I mean, we've talked about nepotism before, and at the end of the day, it's like the Jewish culture, when you've been put through like such strenuous times, it's supposed to bring you together. It's supposed to bring you together to make y'all better.
Right.
So it's like, of course, my family is no longer gonna have to suffer after whatever the case may be. So it's like, you can't blame them for fucking passing on what they know to generation after generation after generation.
Facts.
Fuck,
Facts.
after we ain't going back to what we did.
Well, what's unfair is that black people's strives for that type of same shit has always been broken down and destroyed purposely. Like, and that's really what's unfair. While as Jewish people and Asian people were allowed to create and build their cities up, like, there's a Chinatown in every part of the.
Yep.
But then when people try to think of like the ghetto version, or sorry, I said that backwards. When people try to think of like, what's the black equivalent? Like, oh, what's that here? It's like, oh, it's usually a ghetto, like Compton, or it'll be like, oh, the South Side of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like, when people try to think like, oh, what are the black towns, or you know, and that's because a lot of the successful black towns were fucking purposely destroyed, and so it's like, Jewish people were allowed to build and like come together and create, and then black people were kind of like purposely, what's it called, like sabotaged.
Yeah. 100%.
You know, so it really comes down to that conversation. It's not something to be mad at Jewish people for.
And see, we peel back the layers. Like, we can understand the nuances of things. We can understand like both sides, the gray area, not everything being black and white. And it's like, if you watch that interview, Kanye himself had that realization that it's like, damn, I'm jealous of these folks.
Right.
It's they set up an infrastructure. Not that they had. That shit wasn't given to them. They set that shit up. Y'all set that shit up themselves.
I think Kanye's flaw is that he kind of blames black people. Or no. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. But some people could perceive it as him blaming black people for not being at the same caliber as Jews. Because he's like, oh, we need to come together. We need to do this. But there is a level of external factor. And I'm not saying be a victim. I'm never saying be a victim. What I like about Kanye's mindset is he's never the victim. It's always the opposite. Everything's our fault. You know what I'm saying? Everything's my fault. Everything's our fault. But there is a level of external factors involved where, like, you know, black people were building those infrastructures. Like, that shit was being made. Like, Black Wall Street was a thing.
Yep.
You know, there was several towns like that. And so it's not something you can necessarily just be like, oh, we're fucking up, when there's, like, this real overt, like, evil in the world.
Like ball and chain actually keeping us back.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think blaming Jews is necessarily the best. If anything, you got to partner up with the Jews and be like, extend that bridge over. Like, can we work? But maybe that's his frustration. Maybe he's trying to do that. And maybe they're like, nah, stay in that spot where you're at right there. Type shit. Maybe that is, you know, we don't have him here to speak to. But, hey, if you want to be on the show with the podcast with 100 views, that's as real as it gets.
Come on, yeah. Stop playing.
That's as real as it gets.
Hey, and we not gonna take that shit down on the guys. I can merge that. What?
Come on.
That shit stand up.
I'm not folding like Nori. His ass folded quick. I'm sorry. Oh, I regret it.
Let's speak on that. Because, like, I actually really fuck with Nori. I fuck with FN. I fuck with the Drink Champs. You did.
Yeah.
But that I think was a little soft.
Super soft. And I think it was, like, fake to his homie to be like, because to be real, I think it was fake to himself, too, in a way where, like, if you watch the interview, bro, Nori and FN are pushing back on a lot.
Bro, they're pushing back.
They push back on a lot.
They're pushing back.
And you should have stood on your ground and been like, watch the interview. Look how many times I've stopped and said, like, wait, let's address this. Boom,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stand up for yourself, bro. It's not a world where you get in trouble for talking. Like, when did we become the fucking talking police? Like, what? Chill out. Like, people used to fight wars and die. That's still happening.
Yep.
You don't hear people in Ukraine and Russia talking about fucking... Actually, Russia has a big censorship problem, no doubt. And that's why people are mad being there. Like, I don't know. The U.S., I feel like, is slowly we're gonna face that same censorship issue. We're a different culture, though. We're not gonna really fold for that.
I mean, you say that, but we don't even collect our own rainwater. So we can fold for anything.
It's illegal to collect your own rainwater.
Exactly. And we folded for that.
Unless you have a license. Tell me that's not crazy.
Like, we folded for that. Imagine that. We folded for...
But you know why we folded for that?
Why do we fold for requiring a fishing license? I can understand.
That is crazy. I always told my dad, like, bro, you know how dumb that is? He's like, but because my dad works in wildlife and parks and shit. And he was like, but that money goes into, like, upkeeping everything and doing all that. It's the jobs. And what are the taxes for? What is the taxes for? Everyone pays all these taxes, right? That's supposed to pay a fishing license. Meanwhile, these boats go and destroy our oceans and our natural resources with, like, no impunity. Or, I mean, with all impunity. I don't know, one of the two.
I don't even know how we got here, but fuck them. Fuck all them peoples.
Bro, we gotta pay to fish out the lake and take one or two fish. These motherfuckers just get a net and scrape the entire bottom of the ocean clean and, like, dump all the trash back. Yeah, it's a sick world, but I don't want that to be the podcast. Let's get some fucking beats on. Let's go. Hey, this syrup, I'm not gonna lie, trash. Never buying it again, bro, sucks.
Well, that's a real, what's it called? User experience. Yeah, user experience, user feedback.
Feedback.
There we go. We just Yelp reviewed the fuck out of that bullshit, sir.
And I hope none of my fucking viewers...
Hey, but it's okay. As y'all see, we really test the products here.
We really test the product.
No, wait. Yeah, we really test the product.
Test
the product. Hey.
Got the we product. Really test the product.
Test the product. Hey. Test the product. Test the product.
I thought I told ya. Yeah, we get the paper like a folder. Yeah, we going up. Hey, I don't even know ya. Take off like a rocket, touch the sky. I'm so damn high. Every time you see us step on the scene, we so fly.
We so fly, we so fly. Hey, you know that we them guys. Yeah, we him. Oh, I'm here. Yeah, I keep that on my hip. It go blow, it go bang. Yeah, that shit, it go ring. I don't marry to the game, but you know I'm pulling on the train.
Yeah, I'm pouring us some blue rags, and you know we pulling up and counting all this blue cash.
Blue cash.
You get played like Nintendo. Everything we do, I keep the clip like Extendo.
Extendo, Nintendo. Play these hoes like games, but you know I'm in the window. I hang out the window. What you mean by that? Spin the block out, let the Draco ring by that.
Let the Draco ring. Hello, I ain't answering no calls from someone that I don't know.
I don't know.
Listen up, listen up. Put my name all on that check and write it up.
Write it up, walking to the bank, tell them tie it up. All the blue bills, yeah, I need them, tell them tag it up.
Tag it up.
You know that I add it up.
Add it up.
You know I can't never have enough.
Have enough. Go ahead and grab that work and bag it up.
Yeah, bag it
up. You see all this money that I'm stacking up.
We stacking up.
You see all these sponsors that we packing up.
We packing up.
You see all this pack that I keep shipping out.
Shipping out. I feel like FedEx.
Yeah.
It don't matter cause you know that I keep ice around my neck.
Around my neck.
Hey, shit up on my wrist. I done broke that shit from flipping all these bricks up at the hits.
Yeah, I got couple bricks, couple sticks, couple clips. If you tryna get tripped up, homie, take a trip. Hey, I keep that blue euphoria. I'm sipping on it, keep me geeked up.
Euphoria, this shit got me euphoric.
You freak.
You freak.
You freak. You freak.
You freak.
You freak.
You freak. Hey, you freak.
You freak. You freak.
You freak. You freak. You freak. You freak. You freak. You freak. You fear?
Okay, yeah, I turned to a turntable on the beat. And your bitch get turned like a turntable on her feet. Yeah, hey. She gobble up the meat like it was Thanksgiving. God, I'm Thanksgiving. Hey, I'm giving thanks cause your bitch be giving top.
Okay, we giving top.
Bad. I didn't mean to rap over my bro.
It don't even matter cause we go back to back on the flow.
Oh, damn, I didn't even know where this weed grow.
But it's okay cause you know that we got the money stacking from the toe to toe. What you mean by that?
Damn, this paper burns slow.
Oh shit. You know green light, yeah, I'm about to go.
Shit. You see that truck out there? It's not gon' tow.
I think that shit out there a Tonka.
Hey, I got candy for these hoes like Willy Wonka.
She made a mess in her pants. I think that shit's some salsa.
Okay, that's kinda awesome.
Awesome. You know that her flower bloom, it blossom.
Damn, I killed the pussy possum.
Yeah, that's roadkill. It don't even matter. You know the deal.
You know the deal. Damn, open the briefcase like Howie Mandel.
Oh, Howie Mandel. Case number 2. I'll pick that one.
Oh shit! It looked like you got $2,000 or call the bank.
Call the bank.
He said you could take $550, or you take the deal inside the case. Which one you gonna take?
I don't know, but I might just gonna have to call and make a call to see which one I'm gonna have to do. Hold up, yeah, tell them pause. 30 seconds on the beat. Oh shit, what I'ma do? Fuck it, take the deal. How we at? What it do?
Damn, they're like, bro, sorry, you actually went bankrupt. You hit the wrong.
I just lost my house
today. You just lost your crib.
Damn.
They're like, damn. Wait, I didn't know that shit was on the line. He's like, yeah, sorry, it's the new rules for 2022.
Okay.
We about to take your whole damn house and probably the cars too.
Damn. Now my wife left me and the beat did too. I don't know what the fuck I'ma do.
Damn. Scooter woo. Damn.
Oh,
Scooter doo, man. What if you went on Deal or No Deal, but then you lost, but then they were like, yeah,
everything.
We literally are taking all your shit.
Everything. Give us your wife and your dog too.
Damn, like your wife is property, bro. That's not cool.
I mean, my dog
and your dog, bro. At the session was his dogs are property. I do. Yeah. His dogs are actual. The man's breeding dog. Breeding dogs is a crazy. My bad. Breeding dogs is a crazy occupation. I don't judge nobody though. It's just like any like other animal they breed, and horses and birds.
Oh no, that's wild.
It's a wild thing. I would never want to be like A horse breeder or a dog breeder.
What if you were what if you were a porn star breeder?
What is that?
I don't I have no clue.
That one sounds interesting. The fuck? Where did you even pull that out your hat?
I mean, dog breeder, horse breeder. Making money.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Start a label.
Yeah, start a label. We out here. Death Row Records.
I would make incredibly realistic porns. I would make a porn so real that you'd be like, damn, this shit is like a movie.
Like
it's just real. There's like a whole lead up. And at first they're like, you know, they're timid. They're like just getting to know each other. It's like 30 minutes before they even start fucking type thing.
they're just awkwardly.
Like it's a movie. You're borderline. It's a movie. You got to really commit to this. Like people know. They're like, damn, this shit has like amazing writing. Like where did they find this? Like it's an immaculate film.
Okay.
You feel me? What would you do? You'd go the simple route, like 5 minutes instead?
Just
1 minute?
I go like 90s, 80s route. Just like music, plumber.
Oh, you go comedy route type shit, like parody. Yeah, you know what? That could go hard.
What's that movie with
Zach and Miri?
No, not Zach and Miri. That's a good one though. Who's that? Mark Cuban. Fucking
Mark Wahlberg?
Mark Wahlberg. You know who I'm talking about?
Oh my god, that movie's good as fuck. That movie's fire. You know? That movie's fire, yo.
God damn.
Bro, look it up, low key. Actually, that movie's so good. We definitely got to tell the people about it.
That's a good movie.
It's a fire movie. I forgot what it's his name. The name of the movie.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd have it that style though. Kinda comedic, kinda real.
I like that.
Ooh, my pipes.
That's a good approach because you can't lose with comedy. If you can make somebody laugh, they'll watch. That's just a simple fact of life.
Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights. It's not his name. I forgot what the fuck his name is in that movie. Boogie Nights is crazy. That movie's amazing. Isn't that directed by like a pretty big director?
I'm looking at the IMDb right now. You finna burp for us?
Bro, it says damn yerb.
That's what happens when you step on that shit, bro. I'll be telling you about stepping on the yerb.
There's no water in there.
Oh, so it's
I
just
drank all that water though.
So that's what happens when you don't step on the yerb. So really,
maybe that's why I step on the yerb.
No, that's what withdraws from stepping on the yerb, bro.
Bro, water, yeah, it withdraws from water.
It's not just your water though.
Water and yerba.
Because you stepping on it.
Now people are gonna think stepping on it is like some crazy shit.
Now look at you out here shaking it. I can't breathe.
There's no yerb. No yerba mate.
No yerb. No yerb.
Yerba mate.
Yeah, y'all go watch Boogie Nights. That's a good one.
Fire ass movie.
Should we talk about the no jumper stuff? I don't know if any.
Yeah. No, I think our viewers definitely, if they don't watch No Jumper, maybe they should start because like it's a great. Well, I don't know. Maybe it might be a bad time to start. Nah, it's a good time. I'll fuck with it. Maybe we shouldn't though, because then it's kind of like a random thing no one knows about.
It's pretty random. It's like very niche.
Is it? I feel like No Jumper is the modern day MTV. Truthfully,
people know about No Jumper.
They got like a couple mil subscribers.
People know about No Jumper, but people don't watch No Jumper.
Type shit. Okay, that's true.
So I feel like we can say that, and viewers would know like, oh, that No Jumper, that Adam 22 dude. But you talk about disconnected. If you talk about at the end of the day,
yeah, exactly. You're right. What? You're right. No doubt. People should watch it more. I think though it's not the modern MTV in some ways where they don't debut shit, which is better.
Yeah.
But in terms of like topics and discussions, it's so interesting. It's like a weird reality show podcast world.
It is. They definitely got their own little universe they've built and are building. It's interesting to see.
I think we could even get to a point where, maybe it's a Knock It Off network or some shit.
Hey, man.
Rebrand, I don't know.
One step at a time, baby. Something. One step at a time. That'll be hard though.
It's just fun doing the show, honestly. Like, that's more than anything. We just sit here, kick it, and people enjoy it. And something about that is, it's never been.
It like it hits.
It's like being a fly on the wall, and you just watch a conversation go down. We need more random topics today.
Yeah. I mean, randomness. Sports. Did we talk about sports?
The NBA, we did talk about the return of the NBA.
Yeah.
And that's going to do a lot for people's morale, man. Watching baseball for the summer is the lamest shit. Sorry for all our baseball fans out there, but why?
Yeah, baseball's cool to play. Baseball is okay to be at. But baseball really ain't all that. But basketball's back, football's here, we back, baby, and you can gamble in the state of California.
That's right.
Yeah, so...
Wait, when? Bovada's the only thing.
So...
But it's not legal on any
Truthfully,
other
I wasn't even going to say the app.
I'll say the app, fuck it. Even though they almost ripped me off, but I got my money. It actually came through. They're cool for that. And they pay in crypto. Bovada, go check it out. Fuck it, sponsor us.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Really
yeah.
gets to put anybody on that can't gamble. If you can't gamble in your state, you can use crypto and gamble Bovada. But most states have it now. California's so ass backwards, they don't. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about federal student loans officially open, bro. And it took 5 minutes. 5 minutes. What's going on here?
A lot of people said it felt like a little scamish. People saying, well, they released that it's like the beta, like... What?
That's what I was confused because it said beta and I was like, well, I guess it's like to see who can start applying first.
Yeah.
I heard it won't even start till 2023 for real.
Yeah, no, same. So I don't know what they're doing, truthfully.
Some crazy shit. They're probably I said this crazy conspiracy to my mom. I was like, I think they lost all the paperwork for the loans, so now they're just trying to see everybody who has loans again.
Bro, think about that. That's so much data that they just have to keep track of for years on years on years.
Yeah. I told that to my mom. I was like, because who couldn't resist, right? That would be the best way for them to collect all the names. Mm-hmm. Because I haven't... They're not losing that info. That's dumb. It's not like a 9/11 happened at a student building. Like a student loan records facility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't put it past them, though.
That's just some stoner tweaker shit. It's not real.
You say that.
Realistically, I've been getting calls about... they just put it on pause for COVID, like...
Yeah.
Because they were about to be resumed and I was getting those voicemails again.
Leave me the fuck alone, Sally Mae.
You got the wrong number. You got the wrong number.
Wrong number.
We should freestyle. I think it's because we're doing a late night one. We're not as chit-chatty as the morning ones.
I mean, the other ones, shit, last week was not a morning one.
Oh, but that was more people, though.
Just chemo. And the one before that.
That's still more people, though.
I mean, you all right. You all right.
That was more people.
You all right. But it was also night.
Yeah, that's true. It was good vibes in the air. And it's still good vibes in the air tonight. We just need some topics. I need something to go off about. I need to be screaming like Bit Boy talking about crypto.
Fuck everybody else.
They're not fighting for you like I'm fighting for you.
Yeah, Bit Boy ass. Turn.
Hey, I hope y'all have been paying attention to crypto, man.
Crypto, the
it's
economy.
It's not done. Stop being dumb and go invest.
Yes, sir.
Go
yes,
invest. Sir. Grab some fucking Ethereum. That's a best bet, probably.
Yeah. Guys,
then you do the rest.
Guys, go, please. There's definitely ways, and like, we're big investors in crypto, but we also invest in other things. But it's like, I also know a lot of other peers of ours don't invest in crypto at this point. And it's like, not a lot, but
a lot of people have shunned it off.
Yeah, but
they won't be back till it's another bull run. That's the thing.
And at that point, it's like, we telling y'all now. I'm trying to give you a heads up.
It's all right. We can always like clip this and put it up in 5 years and be like, or even 2 years, damn near be
in
like,
2 years, bro. Because that's when it will start to be going up. And we'll be like, oh, told you guys.
Come on now. What do you think's gonna happen to the dollar? You think things are gonna go back to a dollar menu on McDonald's? No, I don't think so. I think it's gonna get worse and worse. Izzy said it's gonna be a $5 menu value. When everything's gonna be fucked up. And this sounds like a maraca. So, excuse me. What did I eat so fast? Was it the damn
tacos?
Nah, that was a while ago.
Apples, whatever you ate.
I got an air pocket in my fucking chest.
Alright,
what your bitch pussy sound.
I'm not gonna let you do this to the fans. I'm not gonna let you do that.
That should be like...
Yeah. I mean, if you had $100 to just throw down on a crazy ass parlay.
See, I'm still learning parlays and all that shit.
Okay, and?
Alright. I'll say that what I'm learning though, my favorite things are over-unders, and I think always you're better off going under.
You think?
Except actually I was right about 2 overs, which was... And then I was only wrong about 1, so... No, you're right. Don't lean one way. It's just you know what I would say with the parlays is pick teams that you watch. Like, I think what I'm gonna do because I never really sports bet, but at this point I have like, you know, extra leftover money. I already won, doubled up, took all of it out, and I'm like, all right, cool. Now whatever's here left over, it was like $15 today. I lost all my bets. I just parlayed some stupid shit because the Bulls were playing. And, well, actually, I only missed one, and that was the last thing. But thank you, Io. Appreciate it. But, look, make your money. Don't leave it in there. Don't be a gambling addict. That shit will fuck up your life. Just make some cool little fun bets. Watch a team. Make sure you watch a team and you know a team. If you just follow one team, you can make some really good bets and make a decent amount of money from just, you know, keeping track of that team. You don't need to follow everybody in the NBA.
I think your best bet when like parlays, finding teams that you watch that you think will win, lose, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, even if you think they'll exactly, that's a good point.
Betting that, and then betting the over/under on star players on damn near every game, whatever star player.
Right.
You don't even have to play if they win. You feel me? You could just bet the parlay on if they get crazy amount of assists or crazy amount of points, crazy amount.
No, but you're right. Even if they suck, even if you know reliably they're never gonna be this, like hitting these numbers, boom, like that's smart.
So there's definitely methods. I feel like well, go ahead. I feel like there's once I analyze crypto, I feel like I analyze,
you can analyze sports.
Yeah.
That's a good point, bro. Because charts are all charts, man. It's all charts. At the end of the day, if you know the Fibonacci sequence, you follow that 5-point trends, like shit like that. You know, you can really understand a lot of things in life. Mm-hmm. It's a numbers game, but also it's still sports betting. We're not condoning like, hey, don't, bro. Redacted was telling me a crazy story about him sports betting. Like he lost 9. Sorry, he didn't lose 9K. He basically a bunch of homies gave him 9K in ETH for like something they were about to do. I forgot what he said. It was like 9 bands worth of ETH.
Yeah,
and he moved it like when ETH was tanking. He didn't want his money to keep tanking. So instead of moving it into a stable coin, he moved it into Bovida or Bovada. Bovida's a cracker. He moved it into Bovada. And thinking like, oh, I can just move it back. No, any money you move into there, you have to bet it all before you can move it out, because otherwise it's looked at as money laundering. Like if you move crypto in there, even like money from your debit card apparently, which I didn't even know because they told me I had to bet the rest of my shit. But if you move it in there, you have to use it because it could be seen as money laundering, especially with crypto. Let's say you only bet $2 and you move like nine bands literally, and then you just put that into an account, and you could say you won it from sports gambling. So to prevent that, that's what they have to do, right? And so he did that, and he bet. He was like, fuck. So in order to pull it out, I gotta bet it all, or like, make the equivalent of it.
Yeah.
And so he made a bet like of a band, lost. Made another bet of like a band, lost. And he was tweaking out, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna put the money on this fucking UFC fight on a first round knockout. And
Bro.
he put like 3.5 bands on a first round knockout, or not even first round. It was just like a knockout to win. And bro knocked him out. He didn't even watch the fight or nothing. He came back to his phone, and he said bro knocked him out in like the first 20 seconds of the fight. He came up 12 bands, and then he pulled out and was done.
Yeah, bro. He got incredibly lucky.
He got so lucky, bro.
Incredibly lucky.
I was like, damn.
Man, first off, know what y'all doing with this crypto shit. Second off, this is gambling, sports gambling.
Right, all that could have been prevented by knowing what a stable coin is, buddy. Like, that's so funny. Like,
because you moving it to Bovado, but that's still in Ethereum. Like, that's still...
No, it doesn't stay in Ethereum there. It goes to dollars.
Oh, it just automatically...
They have like a conversion thing, yeah.
Okay, but, bro, where was it already? Actually...
It was in his, like, MetaMask or some shit, he said. Tell me, like, bro...
God damn.
You could have just used any stable coin and been fine.
Literally. Oh my goodness. God damn, that's just like giving me a heart attack thinking about it. Literally, like.
Maybe swaps were too expensive at that time. Maybe Adonis is not dumb. I can't imagine he doesn't know what his... Damn, I said his name. But bro's not dumb. Like, I can't imagine... I need to stop that before we actually blow up and get big, for real, because that is a bad habit. Saying people's names. Because that's how real it is, bro. Sometimes we're just talking on this bitch like we would normally. Because he's not dumb. Like, I can't imagine he doesn't know what a stable coin is and how he could have easily just swapped to that.
Yeah.
And I imagine that this was before, this is when ETH is at like 3 or 4K.
Type shit. He said it's going down. So
yeah, so like fast, rapidly, right? And that's that time when it was. And so I'm assuming and the gas at that time was ridiculous, bro. I'm talking like multiple $100s to do shit.
So that 9,000, probably like a good chunk of that.
That 12 bands is a crazy come up. I've heard a few gambling stories. Do you know any gambling stories like that where it's like someone just came up crazy?
Not when they needed to like that, but I've definitely had homies back home. They hit big, like on some crazy parlays.
Yeah. Like, what's a crazy sports gambling story that like somebody?
Nothing like that, bro. Because that's actually like it's got layers to it.
Didn't one of Redacted's homies hit for like 10 bands or some shit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, he hit on a crazy parlay. You feel me?
That 10 bands is correct. What kind of part? Like, wow.
Gee, with the betting, it's like you could bet on whatever. That is like the world is endless. You talk about stable coins. You talk about crypto. What? I could bet on golf. I could bet on goddamn who kicked next week's whatever. Like, it's literally endless.
Yeah.
Endless.
There's some real degenerate shit out there.
Oh, let's see. What does LeBron go wear next week?
That is wild. That's also dick riding to another level.
I mean, it's dick riding, but I'm just talking about the idea of betting. Like, you could bet on anything.
No, I'm just playing. I was just making a joke. 100%. Damn, look at the sun kiss turn purple.
That's purple kiss.
The purple kiss.
Purple kiss. Yeah, shout out. I'm gonna fuck around, make a crazy parlay one of these days. One of these days.
Yeah, I think that's a fun thing to do too, because you're also just sitting there like putting together all these scenarios in your head where you're like, damn, huh? And
But see, the thing is too, because I've had this conversation with Jason before. It's like that'll take away the enjoyment of watching the sport for me then, because And I'm like, oh, fucker, you better make it. Oh, you gotta make it. Oh, and it's like,
I definitely don't suggest sports bet. I think it's fun to do casually. And also it's like if you're losing, just stop doing it for a while. Like just come back to it when it feels natural. It's fun. It's something that's fun, but outside of that, it can get dangerous. I see what you're saying, like, cause then you're not like actually enjoying the sport for like people like the thrill and the excitement of the sport.
Yeah.
But also it adds another layer to enjoying the sport in another way.
do.
And I'm not like even a sport like I didn't gamble on any of the oh you did bet on last season actually. I forgot about that.
Yeah. And even before that too. Motherfuckers was busting bets.
Yeah, I just
Back
never
then.
I never got into it like that. I think I put like one bet in last year on some random I don't even remember what it was. It was probably a semifinal game and I put like $20 and I lost and I forgot about it. I put $20. Oh, season opener, I won. Now I'm hooked. Now they got me, right? That's what they want. So I know better than to like play into that. I'm gambling with the rest of what's on there. I'm trying to flip because I already took my profit out, doubled up, all that. Got my initial, all that. Now I have extra on there. I either turn that into something and I'm just like, make that into something because that would be fun. Like none of it's all just like risk free at that point. 100%. But if I lose that, I'm not depositing again. I'm good.
No, I feel that. I feel that. Man, speaking of scary and losing shit, Halloween.
You're hilarious as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Halloween. Yeah, we're going to
Spooktober.
another event. We got a whole bunch of events. Yeah, hey, ever since we linked up with the homie, I feel like why can't we say names? It's not like yeah. The homie Mars, shout out Mars. There's people you can shout out. Mars, shout out Mars.
I knew Jason would be okay with saying this.
Yeah, even Jason Meeks. Yeah. Shout out Meeks. Yeah, I know y'all thinking Meeks and Meeks. Why does this man have two homies with the... Yeah, who knows?
I'm sure that's exactly what they were thinking about.
Yeah, the homie Mars, he put us onto all these like little events going on in the city and shit. And like a lot of industry people out there that are doing shit in either cannabis or like music or movies, fashion, anything like that out here. So it's cool to be in the mix now, finally going to these
mixers, rubbing shoulders.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's definitely a little interesting vibe. Like just other events before last week's have been cool, but last week for sure was like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that Secret Sesh was one of the most fun events I've been to. Everyone, it was good vibe. I saw a crazy tweet. It was like, like it was like, to summarize, it was like, oh, if you smoke weed every day, like you don't even realize what kind of mental illness you have, Bro, going to these events, I swear to God, you never met more friendly, nice people in your life. Like, what the fuck I hate the negative ass stigma people put on stoners when in reality, it's nothing but good energy in the building. Like, there's never any fights. It's never anybody doing some crazy shit. Everyone's having fun. Everyone's like giving out free shit. Like, hey, what's up? Who are you? Hey, what do you like? What's your name, bro?
Ooh.
It's good vibes. Like, I don't get why people put this crazy stigma. And granted, I'm not gonna say like there's a cliche like stereotype of stoners that can't ever accept anything bad about weed. I'm not one of those people. I realize, there's a point where you can abuse and overuse it, no doubt.
No doubt.
But there's a lot of things people do in America that they'd like to sit on their high horse and be like, oh, you're a pothead stoner, you do all that. Meanwhile, they go get their Frappuccino at Starbucks bright and early, like, every day. Like, that's 1,200 grams of, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's 200 grams of sugar in that bitch. And, you do your thing, I do my thing.
Some people get 2 coffees, 3 coffees a day.
Right.
Mad coffees.
And that's bad for you. And just as smoking all this weed probably every day, like if you smoke a all day type day.
I mean, yeah. We're inhaling smoke at the end of the day.
Yeah. No, but also there's been studies on weed smoking, the differences for sure between.
The differences for sure.
Massive differences. Like.
Differences, but smoke in general.
Well.
It's not air.
Well, weed smoke doesn't tar up necessarily how cigarettes actually do tar and erode the lungs. Because I've read studies on this shit because I really do care, honestly, at the end of the day.
100%.
But I also, I smoke spliffs too. Like I like a little tobacco here and there. I live on the wild side, I go through phases where I'm just like a hippie, all tree, and then I'll go through phases where I'm like, I love blunts, so I want to smoke a little tobacco. It's all balance in life. You know when to feed into something, when not to. It's okay to be unhealthy sometimes. It's okay to be fucking overly healthy sometimes. But always bring it back to the middle.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, we all got one life. We here for what we here for, one time, for our time.
You don't believe in reincarnation?
Probably. I don't know. Probably. Talking about some reincarnation. What? What's up? You believe in reincarnation?
Continue. My fault. I just wanted to know.
If we reincarnate,
We'll come back. We'll tie back into that.
I mean, we here now.
Okay. Do I believe? Do you?
I think there's not necessarily like reincarnations, but like different timelines. So I think we like low key relive the same lives, but on different timelines.
You think you've always been Izzy?
This Izzy, like I only know this Izzy, but I think there's like a different Izzy on a different timeline. That's, you feel me?
I feel you.
So like, I don't know. When I die, do I reincarnate or do I just start at a new timeline as?
I don't like, if I take all opinion out of it and just try to think logically, my brain tells me like your spirit leaves your body, and after your body's not here to come back to, like how it would when like you're dreaming or asleep, and you just stay up there, like you go back to like, no, you're not gonna resonate with this personality and person you are anymore.
Yeah.
So I think you could damn near be an animal. You could damn near be like a.
You did. So you think you float off and just find a new pre-life?
I think.
New pre-con.
I think we honestly pick a lot more of our experience down here on Earth than we think. I think even though some people do live miserable existences sometimes and like shit, it can be really sad. I think a lot of time, or maybe we don't choose, but like there is a purpose for why we come down to Earth and play this game and then go, like, I think we go back. And I feel like we talk about it once we go back, like, hey, that was lit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
And I'm not saying like I don't know. I just believe in one energy and that like it spurts out, but then it comes back into the source. You know what I'm saying?
So eventually you do reincarnate.
Bro, honestly, me telling you right now, I would say I would get so fucking bored being back at the source. Fuck that. Like, I want to come back. I mean, honestly, Earth can get tiring sometimes, but like, I love being human. I love experiencing things. I love, waking up and there's a new sitcom to enjoy.
Would you reincarnate as
life.
as something that you can't even fathom? Or would you reincarnate
Hell
as
yeah,
something?
bro. Think about our existence, bro. We're humans, right? Like, we're humans,
Yeah.
right? But that's one species ever. Like, you're talking multiple timelines, bro. You might not be human again. You'd probably be called like a whole different species of like
Exactly.
the Lilos, the Linas.
And that's what happens in that timeline. I'm just the Lilo Izzy. You feel me? Like,
I see what you're saying then. You always be you, like,
just
as
in
a
that
spirit. Okay.
In that timeline.
Okay. Is there individuality in the spirit? That's the weird question. It's like, because we all go back to the...
I think so, because if not, then we just meet and puppet it. And I think that's where, like, that whole AI thing comes in.
But is our personality like, shaped by the human we go into? Or
I think it's experiences.
Is it just naturally, innately in there?
Okay. I think...
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's probably,
It's like a chicken and the egg.
probably a little bit of both. Yeah. Because you got to start somewhere, but then you got to pick where you start. So if I'm like, I want to be...
That's what I'm saying. Like, would you ever... Like, do you imagine, like, your ass being, like, as a spirit, like, this looks like a dope-ass body. I think this family would be dope. Let me go jump in here. But then some people are born into, like, shitty-ass
Yeah.
So why would you choose to do that? But you never know. Actually, I don't know how that. We're just human. What the fuck are we talking about?
We talking about life, baby. We out here.
Yeah.
We
So,
out
so
here.
you do believe in a level of reincarnation, some level of it.
Truthfully, I don't know what to believe. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I don't know what's out there. I don't know what happens when you die. I would like to think that when you die, there's like we float off and go up to something. I would like to think that we reincarnate. I would like to think something, but
I mean, we also could be limited in thinking, oh, we reincarnate to Earth. There might be a whole different, like, just because you're born here and this is the only idea you have of a planet as a home.
Did you ask me
there's a
this?
whole nother level. Yeah, dude.
Whoa.
There's a whole nother level of, like, maybe there's, like, something else, not even a planet where things live. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's, like,
Yeah.
unfathomable. Because your brain couldn't even, where did you come from before you were here? You don't even know.
No.
That's the craziest question. You ask somebody that, they can't tell you. And that's why I don't understand atheism. Because
What you mean?
I don't understand atheism. Like, I literally cannot fathom the idea
To not
of
believe
people
in-
who believe that after you die, nothing happens. Like, what? That doesn't make... That is illogical to me.
Is that like the definition of atheism?
What?
That
It's like believing nothing happens after you die. My uncle's atheist and shit. A lot of people are atheists. It's not like crazy.
I mean, but what's so outlandish about that?
To me, what's outlandish is to think that to me, it's a very narrow, like, horse blinder because there's so much evidence to point to life after death or life outside of our realm. There's so much evidence to support it. And so you'd be like, oh, then what's the evidence to support it? I mean, people have studied minds and brains after the person passes where they hook them up and shit, and they can see neurological activity going on. Mm-hmm. And
It's
shit,
definitely still going on.
and like on levels that's unprecedented, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or I've even had personal experiences like in literal dreams, and like, you know me, I'm connected to my shit because I have like sleep paralysis and shit. I've
Mm-hmm.
seen demons. I've told you all this. I've seen demons. I've seen other like portals into shit.
Yeah.
But more specifically, like I've literally come back into my body
Mm-hmm.
after a dream and like seen myself in third person and felt the sensation of like slipping back into my body. After you do that, it's really, really difficult to say like I'm limited to the, like, it just innately doesn't sound right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Is it to say that like nothing happens when you die, or we don't know what happens when we die?
We don't know. So why would you be set on saying that nothing happens?
No, I'm asking the like.
Not you, I'm not-
Nah, yeah, I'm asking the question like.
That's
do
my
they,
counter.
Do they think? Are they saying that nothing happens?
Agnostic means you don't know what happens.
Oh yeah.
Atheist means nothing happens.
Okay.
And to me, agnostic is the most logical. You know what I'm saying? I respect that I don't know, because it's literally who the fuck does? Nobody. Go die and come back. Actually, the people that died and come back have said that it's fucking like crazy.
It's just some crazy shit.
So it's like, how do you argue with them, bro? They really went. You didn't go to the other side. Go talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my reference.
Yeah, no, hearing people talking about, oh, the light. It's like, that's not just one person saying that. So there's got to be something to it. What's up after that light?
And it's deeper than the light. That's like the peak of the glacier. There's people
No,
who've written
definitely.
whole books on the experience they've had after, and it's deep. It's deeper than like a light, like where it's visionary and you can see your life flash, and you can see like moments like in slow motion almost.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of wild. It's a recap.
Do you think that you could be re-watching your life right now? Like at this
Don't
very
trip
moment.
me out like that, bro.
What you
We're off
mean?
too much good weed right
What
now.
you
That
mean?
tripped me out.
You could be watching your life. How you gonna say what you just said and then be like?
No, I'm just playing with you.
But you think that could be like a thing right now?
Yeah. Like, are you saying us living through life is the playback?
Yeah. At a slow mo pace.
you could
'Cause
always-
think about it. You like we live through dreams, and dreams happen.
Like you're just pressing play.
Yeah, dreams happen like that. and it feels like it's taking like days in a dream.
Yeah.
And right now, we could have damn near, God forbid, got shot like a couple years ago. What feels like years ago, but really like, was a couple seconds ago. I said that backwards, I think. But
No, I don't subscribe to that because I'm very much right here, right now.
But we could be rewatching our life at a slow-mo pace.
But that's not what they're saying when the people who go to the other side. That's not what they're saying. Like they're saying, like quite literally, it feels like they're replaying it in their brain for like this minute. Like they're saying, because I get where you're coming from. Like but we're literally living. Yeah. But I get what you're saying. Like you're almost pressing play and watching from behind your eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In a way, I've had this, I feel that, because at the end of the day, who really makes our decisions? Scientists have hooked up to our brains and had us do tests where it's like they would put two options in front of a person. Someone could look this up. I mean, I remember this is just some old study, but they put two objects in front of a person and then they had them choose between them, right? Mm-hmm. And they hooked them up. And they said, on average, the person's brain made the choice for them like a second or two before they did. They could see the choice before they made it. Isn't that crazy? What does that mean?
Predetermined.
Well, it could also be like, oh, I'm gonna pick this.
Yeah. I mean, you always pick what? In rock, paper, scissors. Not always, but
they would have to like. I think what the thing was that they would have to verbally say as soon as they like realize which one, and so like their brain would pick it before they even like made the like conscious decision. If that makes sense.
No, I'm still a little confused. So they showed them the thing, and
that like part of the process was like, all right, you have to literally say whenever you make the decision, you have to say, or it would. I think they did multiple items too. Like it was like whenever you make the decision, you have to like announce as soon as you've made it. All right, like that moment that you decide what you're gonna go with, and so their brain, on the subconscious level, it would trigger the answer and shit that they were gonna pick like multiple seconds before they actually did say it out loud and decide.
Okay, to me, that just personally sounds like what is this? Memory, auditory playback. Like, okay, do I want to say this? Yes, say it. That's what this sounds like to me. Not the.
Okay, so I'm just poorly remembering the study as well, but like when I read it, I was like, this is incredible, because it was like, you might be right though, like it's just their brain making a decision and then there's like a delay, right?
Yeah, like that's what it sounds like.
But they're literally telling them like as soon as you decide, like say it, and they're like, okay, right, like you know what I'm saying, and then they're like, okay, I'm gonna go with this, and it was like they already knew what they were gonna pick like seconds before they picked it. So is it like, are we on and also it comes to the like question of passion. Why do people have passions, right? Why do people have like these goals inside of them that they feel like I need to do this, right? So that's also what it's kind of like trying to uncover that study.
Okay.
Like why do people have these innate, just like how a turtle is born and they just know to get in the ocean and go this direction, right? Humans have that on a much more specific level. You get what I'm saying?
A little. You definitely unpacked that a lot more for me. Okay. How do we tie that in? Where would you tie in with the reincarnation death? Is that like
we keep the play going. You leave, you tag out, let me take a break, I'm exhausted. That shit was crazy. Oh, okay, I'm back. Let me be this person now. Do. Let's keep the play going. But also, I don't feel like Earth is the only place, because that would be just terrifying. You feel me?
No, I don't think Earth is the only place.
Maybe you could decide to be on another planet where it's like, oh shit, this is and like you said, timeline. Like, oh, I want to be here in the year. Like right now, Earth might be the best spot and it's popping. Yeah. But then in the year 5 something, whatever, we're not even in the right year. We only base years on our relative context.
Yeah.
We are in the year trillion 5. You feel me? We're in the year trillion 5 right now. And we always here base it on like, oh, it's 2022. Goddamn, 2,000 years of civilization that was started only in this civilization.
Yeah,
We don't
this
even know the
civilization.
other ones that were there.
Yeah.
Don't even know the other civilizations.
That's just
I wonder
crazy.
what pyramids were there when the pyramids were built.
Right,
What if
like-
they saw some pyramids and they were like, "What the fuck is that? Let's try to build our own." You know.
Now that's something that nobody has ever spoke about. I don't think.
That is crazy. That was a high ass thought.
Yeah.
That was a high ass thought.
Like, what was they tweaking out about? Because you know they were tweaking out about it.
You know they saw some shit that they were like, "Whoa, we got to build some shit like that." What the fuck?
And is that what those like the depictions of like the aliens helping out with those Mayan civilizations?
Man, I
from?
will never discredit those paintings, man. Those people said what they said, and we're over here trying to paraphrase for them like this and that. Oh, they used the pulley and a dolly. Motherfucker, they put a UFO on their wall. Listen to them.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
here we are discrediting colored people again, man. Like, here we go. Here we go. They said what they said. Look at that wall. Look at that shit. That is a UFO. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, bro.
come on, bro. Just listen to them.
That's a skit waiting to happen. What is them called? Hieroglyphs? It's just spelling out. Oh, bro, some aliens came down and they beamed up them rocks and they built this shit on the guys.
I wonder if that was they were talking like that.
Yeah, just on the hieroglyphs.
God damn, they were talking in emojis. They were way smarter than
bro,
us. They
no,
were
no
talking in
cap.
emojis. They said they can't get it twisted. There's no way they're gonna get this shit
Oh,
twisted,
man.
right? Like,
Come on now.
we're not even saying words that they can't understand. Like, they can't get this shit twisted.
No, put the laughing emoji.
Bro, just draw it out for them. They'll get it.
They got it.
So it looks like they use dollies and like, bro, get a fucking grip. And it's crazy that we have scientists like Graham Hancock out. Well, I guess he wouldn't classify as a scientist, but that man is a damn scientist. Give him his Nobel Peace Prize, bro. That man did a lot for uncovering the past and what they try to hide about Egypt and how sophisticated these societies were. Like, for real,
yeah.
they really like try to play them and act like this is done. Oh, they just got everyone together to do. Shut up.
There you go.
They have unreal technology.
It's always interesting to me how there's like different pyramids in different places. 'Cause it's
All over the world.
all over the world. Yes, no, entirely, because it's like
Mexico has pyramids. Hello.
yes, there was no internet. So who is like going around being
We
like,
don't. Here's the thing, though. What you just said, like, I feel why you said it, but we don't even know that there was no internet. How would any civilization know that we had internet 5,000 years from now? Ask that.
100%.
They wouldn't know. They would have zero idea. It's all just dust.
So what do we go leave the generation 5,000 years ahead of us?
Bro, that's what we have not built that. They built that shit because they knew the test of time.
They had aliens to help.
They did. We're not going to discredit. They said what they said.
Yeah, bro,
They said what they said. Why don't we have aliens to help? Because we purposely, actively, not even purposely, we actively keep aliens away. I think we are doing things like, why did the aliens used to communicate more with us, but now they don't? Was it because aliens are scared of humans if we have technology, but they're not afraid of us if we, is it like a puppy that's fun to play with when it has just, just a puppy? And then once the civilization's a little old, like, hey, that's a wild, vicious animal. Don't go fucking around with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But at the same time, I don't think aliens are scared of us.
I don't think they're scared of us, but I do think they're cautious. I think they could fuck us up at any moment, but they don't want to, and they're just like, stay away and watch from a distance.
I think they already here.
Maybe it's
But-
hard to get weapons in the future. Nah, actually, you'd be able to print all your laser guns. Fuck you mean?
Definitely. Yo, speaking of printing your guns, bro, I saw this one story. Buddy in Indianapolis, goddamn, was printing switches. 3D
Yeah, I saw
printing
that.
them
I saw
bitches.
that. Yeah, he got arrested.
Selling them. I'm like,
He only got 6 years for that.
yeah.
Kind of
But-
fucks me up because it's like a lot of people are getting a lot more time for shit that's not nearly as bad as making switches for the hoods and like giving them out. No,
Nah.
not giving them out, selling them.
I
Obviously,
don't really condone that whole switch movement.
that shit is crazy, yo. That's how so many stray bullets catch people, bro.
Yeah. But
That shit is fucked. And we gotta pray for our people out in Chicago and shit, cause everyone is exploiting that that city and making hella money off like the youth killing each other.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, it's fucked. Cause like I knew motherfuckers had switches, but like they really got switches.
And I'm not gonna lie, it sounds hard in the songs and shit. Like I fuck with it hard. Like, and plus if you go shoot him, that bitch is probably.
Bro,
I bet it's fun as fuck.
It's a mini fucking machine gun in your hand, bro. That shit.
Like everything's cool until we start going and killing each other. Like at the end of the
dead
day.
ass. Yeah. But 3D printing's gonna be cool. I saw that my homies he printed some 3D shoes. They were like kind of some basketball shoes, but not really.
Damn.
They're like on some Croc shit. OT.
Damn.
But super comfy. They're like it's a
Like-
rubber, but it's not a
Like
rubber.
a Yeezy foam type shit. Okay, I fuck with that.
Yeah, that 3D printing is really something cool. They 3D printed houses already and shit. The small homes.
I am worried to see how those do in
weather.
But hey, house more people. I'm always with
Yes,
that all
no,
day.
yes.
I think we need to handle that ASAP, bro. The housing crisis in LA is fucking crazy.
Yeah, no, there's no reason why there should be as many homeless people as there are. Whatever.
Bro, what? It's crazy. A lot of people. I didn't know. Like I think I always glamorized LA in my mind, where I thought it was like. And at one point it was that city, and it's still the city of opportunity. Don't get it twisted. There's hella opportunity here. But you see the cities of tents. You see the favelas. It's damn near favelas out here. Like, it's going to get to that point if people don't, or if, like, action and help is not put out there. Because, gee, what? Shit's fucked up out there.
Hell yeah.
Bad streets, blocks on blocks on blocks after another. Not just Skid Row, obviously, anymore. Like, now it's whole cities almost. Or like sections of the city, I mean.
Sections of the city and shit, it's spreading.
Every city damn near has a section where it's like, even like, it's reaching, it's spreading. There's a real housing crisis out here. And a lot of it has to do with real estate companies that buy these houses, rent them at stupid expensive rates, and require stupid requirements for, to even try to rent the house or the apartment, whatever it is.
Credit score.
Oh, you got to make 4 times the rent. Let me see your shit.
Check
your
stubs
checks.
from 7 months ago.
4 times. If I made 4 times the rent, I wouldn't live here.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. When I was getting the place out here and they said that shit, I was like, what?
Bro.
4 times? Why?
And you know what's funny is like rent should be a quarter or less of your income, and they used to say that all the time. Like that's how it should be. Like all these economics books from us growing up, it's like rent should be 20% or less of your income, right? And now like damn near everyone is like 80% of their income is going to bills and rent.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah, no, it's messed up out here. Economics are wild.
Super wild, bro. That's why I go to crypto. Let's get rich off crypto. The earlier you get there, the better. They can't manipulate that shit. Let's all get on either Ethereum. I'm with all the Ethereum waves.
Man, we're on interoperability, baby. Let's get on
Solana. Check out Solana.
Bro, get on some XRP, guys.
XRP.
Hey, I just want to say something. They gave over the Hinman emails for the XRP case.
What's that?
Essentially, the draft that they were shuffling around, the SEC was shuffling around.
Oh, yeah. The case that was going on?
Yeah. So they were trying to fight off giving away the documents, the emails, and the drafts of the speech for this damn near for like the past 7 to 12 months, truthfully. And they finally got the emails. We finally got the emails. Well, Ripple finally had the emails. They can't give them to the public, but
What do the emails say?
it's
You don't know, obviously,
but it's the draft of the speech, and it's essentially
What is the speech about?
It was 2 years ago when he gave Ethereum the free pass.
Can you explain that?
So there was a speech going around between the SEC department, and it was from Jonathan Hinman. Or no, I'm confused. I'm mixing 2 names together. Hinman emails. It's the person who they're fucking the leader of the SEC. He gave this guidance, if you will, to the market.
What does guidance mean?
saying like, hey, this coin,
advice or some shit.
he gave guidance to the market, saying, hey, like this coin is okay,
financial advice,
and this coin is not. And that coin
is he like a big person in the industry to say that type of shit?
I mean, he's the leader of the SEC. He was running the SEC.
Okay.
So the person running the SEC giving financial guidance, saying, "Hey guys,
that's huge.
Yeah, this is
which coins, by the way. Which coins was it?
It was Bitcoin. It was XRP.
Nothing wrong with saying Bitcoin.
Ethereum.
Isn't that a good thing though?
It was some other. It's cool. It's cool if you wasn't doing politics on the side of it.
What is the politics that were bad about it?
Running a whole Ethereum foundation on the side. So you already got your money.
But if you believe in it, wouldn't you have investments in it? Like, I don't get it. Like, what's wrong with doing that?
You are running a foundation on the side for a specific project that you're running and giving.
He's not the founder of Ethereum.
Ethereum Foundation, i.e., like companies promoting Ethereum. Coinbase, they're giving Coinbase Inties, like FTX. No, that's all you, buddy.
I realized I felt like I smoked a lot of the last one. I was like, oh shit, that was the table weed. I didn't even realize.
All right.
Go ahead. Continue.
We got the emails, man. We got the emails.
But I want to know what's up with the emails. Like some Hillary level shit, or is
it's some Hillary level shit because even though he's not Vitalik, we know he didn't create Ethereum, but you're running Ethereum-run companies in America while also being on the chair of. How
did he get to that position? Vitalik put him there?
No,
Vitalik is the creator of Ethereum. For those who don't know, he's like a weird. You've probably seen him in some memes on Twitter or some shit. He's like a weird, skinny, Russian dude, right?
Yeah.
He's Russian. I wonder how Russia feels about him. Doesn't he have to hide from his country?
I don't even think he's in Russia. I think pretty sure he's in Canada.
Shit, of course he can't be. Honestly, if you created Ethereum, a fucking way for your people to get free, God forbid.
God forbid. But we'll possibly cover all this stuff next week.
Why?
The camera's off.
Oh my God.
Good chatting with you all. Didn't mean to kill it on the